Yo, what is going on, everybody? How you guys doing this fantastic evening? We are finally back, man. I haven't been live in over a week, and I'm sorry about that. It's just I have been playing nothing but tennis and then getting home and not wanting to stream. So we're finally back live today, doing something a little special today. One, we're flying the L-1011, which we'll get to talking to in a second. But two, we're going to be doing a double header stream tonight. So we're going to be doing this stream today, quick and easy, basic leg, just checking out the plane, and then we're going to bring it into a VATSIM event up in Canada tonight, probably around like 7 p.m. I would say. So we're going to be doing 2 streams one day. Should be some fun. And yeah, I do appreciate you guys all stopping in. This is an airplane, to say the least. I've learned how to fly it over the weekend watching people's videos, and then I finally got access to it yesterday. So I wanted to spend yesterday kind of, flying it myself to make sure I really knew what I was somewhat doing. And I would say I could fly the airplane. I can get it from point A to B. It's just I don't have the, background knowledge and all the systems and exactly what does what. I just know what to press to get the plane to go. All right, so that's what we're going to be doing today, flying from San Francisco over to LA. About what, an hour flight? It's not even that long. It's about 52 minutes airtime. Block time's probably going to be an hour and like 50 minutes though, just to set this thing up, it feels like. But yeah, it should be fun. Do appreciate everybody stopping in. We're going to do some welcomes, get my tunes started up, and we'll get back into this whole streaming thing, man. Also, I am on break. A lot of people are asking why I'm live, like why am I live so early? I'm never live this early. I am on break. So that's how I'm able to be live. So we'll hopefully get a lot of streams out for you this week. I'll get 1 or 2 today. We'll try tomorrow, and then keep trying to go until Friday. We'll see how it works though. What's up, Beanie? Appreciate you stopping in. Aiden's in the house as well. Mr. Landon is in the house as well. How you doing, my guy? Appreciate you stopping in. Levi's in the house as well. How you doing, Levi? Appreciate you hanging out with us. Mr. Kai's in the house. How you doing, man? Mr. Trijet Senpai, what's up, dude? Says, do you have any idea how to fly this dyno? I've watched a bunch of videos. I flew it all yesterday. I did a little bit of a flight today. I can get it going, but if you have to like quiz me on buttons and systems, yeah, you got it. But I can get it to fly. That's good enough. What's up, SNA? Appreciate you stopping in. How you doing this evening, Mr. Wait, what is going on, by the way? Oh, I had something disabled on the chat. I was like, why are you guys putting like crazy symbols in the chat? Never mind, that was my bad. What's up, SNA? Appreciate you stopping in. Landon says, and just like that, I'm ready to go. I'm pretty sure he's PSA 420. Yeah, I'm flying as PSA 420. There's a cool app that they sent me, iniBuilds, and it basically shows you like all the retro routes, and shows like the block time, call sign, and everything. It's actually crazy. So we're using one of the real world call signs that they operated with the L-1011, which was PSA 420. It's crazy how many operators like Delta used to bring this thing on just like 15, 20-minute hops. It's ridiculous. Like, obviously I'm exaggerating, but this is an hour flight and they're taking an L-1011 on it. It's like, dude. And this one has a lounge as well, so I'll show you guys the lounge. It's actually pretty damn cool. Hazar's in the house. What's up, Hazar? Appreciate you stopping in. How you doing this evening? Mr. Zip's in the house as well. Aviation Bros, thanks for the call sign, man. He helped me out with that. How you doing, my dude? Appreciate you stopping in. Mr. Quack, long time no see. How you been, dude? Zace's early owl stream. I know. I decided that, since I haven't been live forever, let's just try to knock out 2 streams in one day. So we're trying to do this one. We'll probably end this one around like 5 o'clock, I would say, 4:30, something like that. And then we'll get the second stream of the day posted out and do that one, man. Oh my gosh, excuse me. Love how you're not showing up on my screen. Is it my model matching or your model matching? I am connected as an L-1011, so if you don't have a model matching set for that, you probably won't see me as an L-1011, or you just won't see me at all. What's up, Terrence? Appreciate you stopping in. How you doing this evening? Did that plane just go around? Did he go around? I saw somebody take off. I don't know if he was going around. What's up, SNA? I was live at 12 p.m. my time, however. I know, I am live early, man. What's up, Oatmeal? Appreciate you stopping in. What's the route? Because I might want to join. Oatmeal, we're going to be doing Calgary to Vancouver. There's a Calgary event tonight, so we're going to be doing Calgary, Vancouver, and then honestly, since that's also like a 50-minute flight, we'll probably try the return as well, so we'll see. What's up, Matt? Appreciate you stopping in. How you doing this evening? They had a dining room in first class before 9/11. They had a dining room? That's insane. Blueface is INS. Yes, sir, we're rocking INS. I am cheating though, because I'm going to use or at least what I've been doing is using the SimBrief way of doing it. So I'm gonna, initialize it and whatnot using the INS like manually, and then I'm just going to import the SimBrief flight plan and just have it auto, cycle through. So I'm cheating in a way, but I mean, they gave us the resource. I'm going to use it. Oh, well. So right next is what happened to San Francisco to LAX. We're still doing that. That's what we're doing now. We're just doing 2 streams. I'm going to do this one first, and then once we land, we'll end it out, do our replays, you know, have fun, and then we'll post up another stream, and that's going to be the one I was talking about. But yeah, I appreciate you guys all stopping in. Again, flying from LAX, or sorry, San Francisco to LAX, flying as the PSA L-1011 from iniBuilds. And yeah, let's get this thing started, man. What's up, Stretch? How you doing, my guy? Says nice livery. Is it the pre-release version or the release version? I have the pre-release version. I haven't got an update to the release candidate or the newest release candidate yet, so we're still rocking the, I guess, older version, which has a few bugs. The biggest bug I'll point out, but I don't know of it being that many differences between the one that's out now and the version I have. I couldn't tell you for sure. But cool, we're in the cockpit of the L-1011. This thing is old and looks kind of complicated, but it's actually pretty somewhat simple to fly after you fly it a couple of times. Anyways, let's go and get this thing set up. Let's run through a quick check. So we got our gear lever down. This is why I'm checking, because my throttles for some reason like to spawn in on full. It does that in every plane now. I don't know why. Anyways, gear levers down. My throttles are now idle. Flaps are up. Speed brake levers down. Parking brake set. Ignition switches are at the cutoff position, which is good to me. Upstairs, we got my wipers left and right side on the off position. And cool, let's go and get this thing some power. So we do have the GPU connected. I'm going to slide over here. Let's go and get our battery online. And I'll turn the audio down just a little bit here. Battery's coming on. Cool. External power is coming on as well. And there we go. Now we have power to the aircraft. Sweet. Work our way back up here. Let's go ahead and start working with these guys. We'll get the first, or not first officer, but my INS aligned. We'll get the, I guess, flight engineer's IRS aligned, and then the first officer's INS aligned. Cool. That's all set up. We'll work down. We got our automatic braking in the off position. Anti-skid's off. It's automatic, so that will randomly just turn on. That's fine with me. Not gonna mess with that. Not gonna mess with this. We do got to turn off these for now. I don't want my window heats on just yet, so that's fine with me. That's all good. That's all good. We get our radios online. Cool. Seatbelt sign and no smoking can come online as well. Standby power gets armed, and emergency island gets armed. Yo. Work our way back over here. We'll start working these flows. And we'll just, I'm just going to kind of low-key skip these tests, but we'll just check one. That's fine. We'll fire A, B. That's good. Cooling air. That's good on the B side. Good on the A side. Ion. That's fine. Bell cutout works as well. That's looking good. Extinguisher, short test. Cool. Working our way down here. We don't need hydraulic just yet, but we can check to make sure our electric pumps are working. So we'll go ahead and get these on. PTs can come online. We'll see they're moving up, which looks good. So we'll turn those guys back off. Working our way down here. We'll get the galley power bus 1 and 3 online for today. Let's go ahead and trip these off. I think this should be tripped by default. So we're just going to get that set up. That's fine with me. We're working our way down here. We don't have to mess with anything there. That looks good to me. Down here, let's just go ahead and run off of this for our APU. So that's set up. Let's go ahead and also load the airplane. So let's go ground. Sorry, not ground. Where is it at? Load sheet. Let's do sim brief import. And there we go. Make sure that's right. 37,000 pounds of fuel, 8.5 in the cargo. That's right. Cool. All right, let's sim brief import. It's already loaded. Should be set up in the airplane. Now, one of the biggest issues I've noticed in this airplane right now is the whole fuel loading thing. So it loads in pounds. As you guys can see here, again, I don't know if this is fixed in the newest version. Again, I'm using the pre-release version of the plane. But I have this set to pounds, not kilos. And obviously in the load sheet, it loads in pounds, not kilos. But if I go here and set everything, including the gross weight, it's not right. So if I go over here, our gross weight should be 318, and it's showing in kilos here at 144.4. So that's just a visual bug. They'll have to fix that, but that's fine. All right, cool. Work the cross feeds. Those work as well. Good. Let's go ahead and go to quantity test. Make sure those dials do be moving, and they do be moving. Sweet. We'll get it back in. Cool. Working this panel, work the bleeds here. We'll get this guy on. The APU comes on. Actually, we'll just wait. Get the APU on first. That's fine with me. Ground control's already on. Sweet. pressure. So we're gonna come up at what are we doing? 39,000 feet. Why do I not read chat? I'm just trying to set up the plane and show you that it's not that bad to set up. It just, you know, takes a few flights to get it down. But I'll get to chat, don't worry. I'll get to chat. I'm sorry, JD. All right, so 39 somewhere around there. Altimeter on the ground here's 2989er, so we'll set that 2989 somewhere like that. Cool. And we'll go and make sure these guys work. So if you put it in manual, close it out, we should see those needles moving, which they do just a little bit. We'll put it back on auto and they go back down. Sweet. It's, what is that, 50 degrees in here? So I'm gonna leave it on, well, switch to cold. We'll check pack 2. And I'll leave this on mid cabin. That works for me. Cool. See if it gets hot. Working down here. I'll get the APU on here in a second. Won't mess with that for right now. Detectors, both B side, they all work. Put it back on the A. Short test, good. Smoke detection doesn't work right now. It's not modeled just yet, so we'll have to wait for that. And then we'll go and do our sound test, I should say. Good. And flaps. Sweet. All right, those are all looking good to me. We'll put it back to that bad boy. And now it's time to sit here and type in our initial area where we're at. So first I'm gonna go over here. We'll throw this to INS. We'll put it on norm. We'll go on this side, INS and norm. And then we're gonna have to set up our initial position. So yeah, you say is this stream pre-recorded? No, I'm just trying to be efficient setting this plane up. That's all. Meanie says I'm joining, but I'll be text only. I lost my voice. Hope I do not cause chaos, but we will see. I don't think anybody's on right now, except for Oakland Tower. Another thing that's weird streaming this early is like no controllers are really on yet. A lot of controllers get on in the afternoon, so we really don't have anybody controlling us, so you should be fine. Good man, good. You got to come fly my 182 RG and the 310. Wait, whoa! I didn't know you had both of those. I actually want to though, Quack. We got to figure out something for summer, because I know me and Noah are trying to plan flying together. That'd be really, really cool. There's a guy flying an L-1011 next to me too. Sweet. That's what's up. He's on VATSIM. I am on VATSIM. Yes, sir, man. Airplane Lover, what's up, man? Says Art. That is crazy. My chat shows are you on scholarship, and then when I hover over your name, it says yo, you on VATSIM. That is crazy. What is going on with my chat? Anyways, yes, I am on VATSIM, Airplane Lover. I don't know why my chat is thinking you guys are typing in Chinese right now. That's kind of crazy, but okay. Anyways, what I was saying, position initialization. So we're gonna go ahead and throw it to test first. That all lights up, everything looks like it's working. So put this on position. On position, we're gonna have to find exactly where we're at. So that's why I had my chart section pulled up and ready to go. Because we're gonna have to put in the coordinates of our gate. Instead of it automatically being populated like an FMC in like your 737, we have to actually type it in. So we're parked at Fox 13 or Foxtrot 13. So we're gonna have to go down here, find boarding area Foxtrot gates, and then here's where 13 cuts into place. So it's Foxtrot 11 through 14 and has the same point. Just to double check, Foxtrot 13, we're in this category. So we're gonna zoom in a little bit more. Foxtrot 13, and we're gonna have to type in our north and west coordinates. So we're gonna be north 37, 37.2. So what we're gonna do is north 37, 37.2, insert. And then for our west coordinate, this is where I wish I could highlight it or something. 37, 37.2, and then west 122, 23.3. So west 122, 22.3, right? No, 122, 23.3. 122, 123.3. Insert. And there we go. Now we've got 37, 37.2, and 122.2. What? This is so confusing. 37, 37.2, 37, 37.2 north, and then west 122, 230. That's what I messed up. Let's fix that. West 122, west 122, 23.3, 23.3. All right, cool. And then I'm gonna double fix this one here. 37, 37, 2. North 37, 37, 2. And then we'll check this one just to make sure that actually is gonna align on the right place. West 122, 23.3, right? 23.3, yeah, 23.3. Insert, there we go. Oh my gosh. All right, there we go. Now let's fix that. We'll double check. F gates 37, 37, 2, 122, 23.3. I wish I could highlight it. It'll make it so much easier. But cool. Now we can see it's counting down. That's just our IRS aligning basically. So we're going to have to duplicate that and put these into here. They don't have remote mode, which basically would sync them all together. So you have to set them up individually, which is good and bad at the same time. So 37, 37, 2, 37, 37, 2. And then west is going to be 122, 23.3. And we'll import that. Cool. He should be counting down as well. He is. Awesome. And then our last one back here, put back to position. And we're going to be north 37, 37, 37, 2. Insert. And then west, we're going to be 122, 23.3. Insert. And she should be counting down as well. Cool. So they're all counting down. This got 81 on this one. We got 89 this one. This probably is almost at 50, right? Yeah, 51. Cool. All right, now that that's set up, I'm going to start up the APU, and then we'll get to chat and do some GSX stuff here. So we're going to go over here. AP master power on, just kind of like an Airbus. Master power is on, and then we'll just start it up. Don't load, and then we'll let go when it says doors in transit. Cool. And we'll hop outside and hear this thing spool up. That's a cool looking livery. And we'll look at this APU spawn, or listen to it spawn, I should say. Awesome, dude. What's up, Oatmeal? Appreciate the $25 bond, man. He says, fly as... Jesus, that's loud. Fly as career check tomorrow for April Fool's and my birthday. It's your birthday tomorrow? All right, we'll see what I can do. Go and spam those my guys and dollar signs for Mr. Career Track himself. I'm honestly thinking about flying an Airbus with the yoke and then playing X-Plane or something. We'll see. What's up, Cal? How you doing, man? Appreciate you stopping in. You doing it all manually, no any assist? I'm doing the flight engineer panel manually. However, when it comes to doing like the INS, I'm just gonna SimBrief import it. I like aligning it myself because obviously that's what you have to do. But I don't feel like sitting here and going waypoint by waypoint, importing all of them, and then if I had more than 9, you know, recycling it. So we're not doing all that. Let's do United 1970. Get to get that old stuff. I guess we're getting Southwest Airlines catering. Lovely. That's just great. All right, what am I missing here? What's up, Kyron? How you doing, man? Appreciate you stopping in. That one guy as well. What's up, dude? Appreciate you stopping in, dude. Aviation Lover says, how do you get the plane in the title? How do you get the L-1011? You go on the iniBuilds. Oh, it's not even actually sold on the manager. Just go to your marketplace. It should be released in the marketplace, man. What's up, Ricky? How you doing? This is an old aircraft. Very old plane. It's so sick. It's a really cool airplane. I'm a little bit, I wouldn't say like bored of flight sim, but you know, when you're busy in real life and then you come home to nothing really new or super exciting to do in the sim, you kind of get that slight burnout phase a little bit. So this plane's kind of helping me out with that because, you know, it's something different. I can't just set up this plane and go. I have to sit here, initialize this, turn on this on the engineer panel, switch that, open this. It's like, I don't know. It's just interesting. I don't know if this is a plane I'll daily fly, but it's definitely pretty cool. I enjoy it. Can you see the cabin? Yeah, I got you, Andy. Give me a second, man. We'll show you. Me and you in the same bed with the aircraft, the 727 and the L-1011. I know, dude. I don't know if I'm going to fly that 7.2 though. That 7.2 is still like more complicated than this plane, which is kind of scary. Oh, I thought I edited the profile for the catering trucks. I didn't. Let's not look at that. It's going to look ugly. Did I see your 19 months? Oh, I missed it. Sorry. Mr. JD with 19 months says, do I get first pick for the giveaway? @ enter. Go and spam those my guys for Mr. JD. Appreciate you, dude. Packet says you finally got it. Yeah, I got it yesterday. And then I tried just learning it yesterday and whatnot, just so I made sure I knew what I was doing for today. Redneck says I was doing VOR to VOR departures and arrivals. I see. Right, that's definitely what I'm doing. You're gonna join in the 7-6. Sounds good, man. Appreciate you. What format are those coordinates in? I don't know. By the Black Square Caravan that you flew on the stream a few days ago in the FedEx feeder, any texture packs or sound packs I need? Nah, literally just use a default. That's what I recommend doing. Just rocking the plain default. That's all you need. All right, looks like the APU did start up. Let's put this on norm mode. Bleed air shut off is coming on. And then I'm just going to go ahead and turn on all of our packs so you get that AC moving. And there we go. Cool. She's working there. It's a little... it's 60 in the cabin. We'll leave it on cold. That's fine. And cool. Yeah, we're just going to let GSX do their thing and we'll be ready to get on out of here, honestly. You want me to do VOR to VOR departure? I don't even know how to do that. That's not going to work out well. I'm already done with the 727. I'm waiting on you. I'm just doing GSX now. I'm ready to go. I'm just going to let GSX do their thing. Honestly, hold on. I'm going to cancel this. Let's just do that. Let's complete service now. And then let's ask just for boarding. Request boarding. There we go. PSA call sign is smile. Is it actually? Let me see. What's up, Dan? How you doing, man? PSA call sign. There's no way it's smile. Oh shoot. What is it? Pacific Southern Airlines call sign. I'm pretty sure it's just PSA. Just like TWA is just TWA. Yeah, it's just PSA. Where are you getting smile from? Do I want to board crew? Nah, just get the people on board. It is career track, oh lord. Keep stalling. I need some time for my cargo. You got it. You got it, redneck. Flying at SFO, but going to MSP. Sounds good, Dan. I should hear you on the frequency then. You cannot do an RNAV departure in this. It's not legal. I have a mod. I have it set up. It's more advanced, so we can. I think the 727 is much easier. That plane scares me, dude. I'm very scared of that plane. No, he said click the link. Yeah, that actually leads me to the whole story time. So we were supposed to have this airplane like everybody else did, but they decided to do selective creators for that, and I was wondering why they did, because usually they just send it out to everybody. But the whole reason they did selective creators this time for this aircraft is because my account's under investigation from iniBuilds because I'm underperforming and I'm at risk in the next month of being removed as an iniBuilds partner. So whatever that means, I need to do better at promoting their stuff. So I don't really know what to say about it. I mean, yeah. But oh well. Yeah, that's why we got the plane yesterday, as well with the email that told me that. So oh well. What's up, Nature? How you doing, man? Appreciate you stopping in. What are you doing for this evening? We're flying the Air Canada L-1011 from Calgary to Vancouver. Should be fun. So I see we're flying public service announcement airlines. We are doing that. And he caught you a slacking. I don't really know what it is. It's either sales or it's just that I haven't been streaming. So I asked them, but I got airballed. So I'm just waiting on a response. But if you guys do want to help me out, CST says they're under review, not investigation. Well, yeah, not investigation, under review. That's what they said, under review. So if you guys want to help me out, click on my iniBuilds link, which I will put in the chat here. Hold on. He says at least stay partner until the 220. Well, I have connections with Harsh, so I mean, I don't think that would be a big issue. The problem is I think it's being sold and partnered with iniBuilds, so I think they might run the show, which would be the problem. But yeah, we'll see. Like I said, I might not be removed. If we could, I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing. because he didn't tell me what to fix up. But if we could, you know, I guess fix whatever the issue is, we could stay a partner. So we'll see. I was live at 3 p.m. I am live at 3 p.m. We're doing 2 streams today. We're doing one for this leg, and then we're gonna do one more later tonight. Make the stream black and white for extra realism. That'll be fun. My dad's telling me I need to just do ATP at this point. I'm just afraid of taking out the 150K loan. I mean, if you want to get to the airlines in 5 days, then sure. But I don't know, man. 𝐂𝐳𝐬𝐁𝐢𝐢 is crazy. Yeah, it was good. They had a really good one. They finally added the what do you call it? Like the, I guess, regional airline stairs, which I'm super excited about. That'll be fun for like the 𝐂𝐳𝐬 and CRJ and stuff. That'd be cool. Does it have a, is that TWA? I think you meant to say. It does. There's the retro TWA, and then there's the normal TWA livery. I just love my APU in the main gear. Yeah, the APU in the 7.2 is on the wing, isn't it? Like in between that gear and the wing. It's very awkward. All right, I'm going to switch over the gen now because we're almost done with the boarding here. So we already got the APU on. Let's switch over to the APU gen. Cool. And then let's go and slap this guy off. Let's go external power. And it sounds like they just finished. So external power is gone. Chocks are getting removed. Chocks are gone. Cool. We'll close that. That looks good to me. And we've got 2, 2, and 2, which looks like they're all ready to go. They are. We'll go nav, nav, nav. Work our way down here. Let's go ahead and initialize our first waypoint. And I'm also going to bring out my cheating panel here, which is going to my OFP, sending to the INS. So I don't have to manually type out all these waypoints. You can see them all get thrown in. Sweet. And we're going to go track change 0 to 1 and insert. And there we go. Flight plan is ready to go. So again, this plane I don't think could really do SIDS and stars and whatnot, but I imported all the waypoints from the SID and star because that's a setting I have enabled. So we're going to be able to kind of do it, but not at the same time. It's really weird, but we'll see. Started ground school today. First step towards a PPO. Hey, congrats, club. Let me know if you have any issues with that. I'd love to help out. It's always fun getting asked PPL questions and whatnot just to make sure I'm still in my game. I'm sadly a little off my game, but it's okay. All right, 1925 is what we got set for here. So 1925, we'll get that inserted. Cool. Ground weight today is 318. So we'll go ground weight 318. And fuel today, I have 37.0, 37.0. Temperature 17. Throw that in as well. Got an EPR as well. Let's go to my takeoff performance. Let's throw this in. We'll go sync. Flap sin's fine. We're on 2.8 left, so we got more than enough runway. We'll calculate it. Set bugs and EPR. Bugs are all set up. EPR is all set up as well. Our D rate today in the climb is 540, so I'm gonna set the center one to 540 just so I know where to bring my throttles at. That's a little trick I learned. 540. Cool. And then we've got set 0.643, and then calculated 6.42, so that's close enough. Good. Bottom speed and the descent, we're just gonna say it's probably like 210, so we'll throw in 210. Bottom altitude of whatever it is, I think is 5,000, 4,000, something close enough. That's fine. And cool, we should be okay to go with that. Keep it on the takeoff page. Let's pull up our chart. Let's go taxi, and let's get out of here, man. We're ready to go. PSA livery's looking sweet. I love the PSA livery, dude. I really do enjoy this livery, mainly because like the colors of it just for some reason remind me of Phoenix, Arizona, and then that smile on the nose is just super sick. I like it. All right, let's go GSX pushback departure. Let's get out of here. Pushback and departure. Got 2 West Jet pilots mentoring me. Starter plane will probably be a 172 training in the Rocky, so a lot of winds. Oh boy. Teaches good pilot skills though, especially for like crosswind landings and whatnot. Some people have their PPO and they're scared to fly in winds that are like 9 knots. It's ridiculous. All right, V2 plus 70 is going to have us at 217, so we'll set that. What the hell happened there? All right, 217 is getting set in my auto throttle. We're going to get our flight directors on as well. Is anybody online? Nobody's online. For some reason, Oakland's online. So we're going to go and just throw it up to 390 here. 390 gets set. Cool. Flight directors are on. Let's go and get our takeoff mode on. Set. Q. Good to go. Charts for 28. We're departing on a heading of 284. So we'll set that here. Heading 284. 284. What's up, Nave? How you doing, man? Appreciate you stopping in. All right, heading 284. We'll just set our courses across the board 284 as well, just to keep it somewhat centered. 284, and then course 284 as well. All right, so that panel is all looking good to me. Let's go to this panel, which isn't looking good. Let's slide up, and let's get this thing ready to go. So we're gonna go and get my packs off. The 1 and 3, fuel. Hydraulics can stay off for now as well. Let's get the galley bus power off as well. That looks fine to me. I don't need to worry about that yet. Fuel pumps can come online. It looks like I'm probably going to drain the inners first anyway, so we're going to start it up with all of them, and then I'm going to get up in the air and drain the center, because we only got 10 versus 7, so that's cool. Sweet. Where I want to get pushed. We'll go straight back. There's somebody beside me.
Release parking brakes.
Now let's double check everything here. Aft cargo door is open. All right, let's go ground. Aft cargo, it is open. Good catch. Charts. Some good free add-ons to get in the flight sim. I recommend the fly-by-wire A320. I recommend the ooh. Damn, there's a bunch of planes here now. The heck? That's 7.8 though. Damn, dude. That looks sick. But I recommend the fly-by-wire A320. I recommend the I see Redneck over there too. I recommend the Headwind A330neo. And honestly, VATSIM. VATSIM's a freeware add-on for the sim. I would recommend trying out VATSIM. If you get a hashtag free house from iniBuilds, like I said, it's not guaranteed that I'm getting, you know, removed as a partner, and no hard feelings if I do. But I literally just think it's the fact that like my links or something aren't being used as often. So if you guys do want to help support, I'm not going to sit here and be a sellout, but if you guys do want to help support, click on that link, look around the store, maybe purchase something. I don't know. But try to get me more, I guess, support from iniBuilds, because apparently I'm underperforming them. So help me out. That'd be great. All right, let's go up here. Beacon light is coming on. Cool. Let's get my window heats back on as well. And I'm just waiting for this guy to move from behind me. We're going to get out of here. Oh, I forgot about that part. I was like, wait, he probably went on that taxiway, but no, he went on this inner one. Great guy, great guy. All right, we'll just wait. That's okay. This livery does look sick though, man. I like it. Livery reminds me of the PSA Heritage Retro livery on their 321. Well, yeah, that's where this came from. That livery is this livery. That's why it's their heritage. MSIM 777 is a good one. It's terrible. Do not get that. That's also not a freeware. But yeah, do not get the Captain Sim. That thing sucks. Airplane seems very complicated, not on my level. Wait, I mean, it's an airplane that you have to have a heart for. I don't think anybody's just going to be like, yeah, I just want to fly the L-1011. And, you know, they've never flown a retro plane before. I think this is something you have to be in, you know, waiting for or something. Again, I don't know how often I'm going to fly this plane, but I definitely think it's fun. It's, you know, a bunch of button clicking, looking around, up and down, all these panels. So it's different. It's just, I don't know. This also isn't a plane that's my style. So I don't know if I would fly this thing very often. It's fun though. What's your thoughts on the engine sounds? It's pretty accurate. I like it. It's the RB211s that this plane uses. So I don't have much experience with them, hearing them in real life, but I think they sound pretty good. I like there's a little howl sound that happens when you spool up. Pretty nice. What's up though, Shally? Appreciate you stopping in, man. Remember that one left and one right are closed IRO. Are they actually, Beanie? Somebody was on it earlier, so I don't think anybody cares. That's the thing about like VATSIM, especially if it's like an event. They don't really pay attention to taxiway closures or anything, which honestly, you know, I don't hate them for that. I don't know how many pilots will actually follow that. Yeah, for sure, Stretch. That's what I'm saying. It's good to just try something different every now and then. Different options of aircraft to fly. Yeah, I do VATSIM with my friend Dan, the man aviation. I remember you came into his chat once. Thanks. Oh yeah, I think I remember him. He says not a sell at $300 side stick. Hey, they asked me. I was like, sure. Chop, buddy. I'm waiting for these guys to move. I can't push. Everybody push but me. He's starting up his plane. He's probably taxiing either out or in. And then I'm probably going to have to wait for whoever this is. Actually, no, I'm sending him over here. Whoever this is going the outer taxiway. Which is why I'm taking off from a 28 left. Yeah, I swear I saw somebody taking off from there earlier, but I don't think they care. There's Redneck in his 767-200. Oh yeah. 727 takes long. It's probably because he's starting up all of his engines. That thing's probably slow to start up as well. If you haven't already though, guys, hit the like button, man. Already at 13.9 likes. Do appreciate you guys, man. Spawning next to you, to my left or right. Respawning. Should I get the headwind 330, 300? Are all of them? I'm pretty sure the only one they have right now is the headwind A330 900 NEO. I think the 800 and the 300 is coming soon. Those are being in development, so you can only get the 900. Those real people, it is. We're on VATSIM. There's no controllers today, but we are on the VATSIM network, so those are real people. Also flying in their flight sims. They could be an X-plane, Microsoft 2020, 2024. They're all just connected to the network. All right, meaning that brought up this to my head. The CTAF is going to be 20.5, so we'll set that 20.5. Get them tuned up. 20. This thing's slow at scrolling. Come on, come on. There you go, 25. We'll switch that over. Switch this guy to TA. 2000 in the squad. That's good. Cool. I'm also going to put this to track/ground speed so we can see how fast we're taxiing when the time comes. And he's still starting up his plane. Wow. Oh, man. We're in class right now. What's up, Richard? How you doing, man? We're doing an early stream. We got another one later that you'll probably be able to catch as well. Appreciate you tuning in class, dude. VAO and AIG doesn't have the L-1011 model matching for PSA and United, but seem to have everything else. Really? Oh, so it's whoever this is flying PSA. It just doesn't have the livery. That's really weird. What the heck? All right, he's taxiing up. Sweet. Looks like it's our turn here in a second. Tomorrow's stream, I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I completely forgot that it's April 1st, so I don't know if I want to be on some BS or just do a normal stream. I got to decide that tonight. What filter are you using? There's no filter. This is just the default flight sim. Default flight sim. You're flying, what is that? Santiago to Sydney? Santiago to Sydney? In the 787, 13 hours. Jeez, bro. Who's this nonchalant dreadhead guy from Georgia? Who's this guy that's always on Tap Portugal? Guy can't ever be on anything but Tap Portugal. I'm messing with you. You need your settings in there in the Discord, Justin, if you want to check it out. Everybody always asks if I have like a filter or something. It's literally just the default flight sim. I haven't done any coloring or anything. All right, so he looks like he's waiting, so I'm going to go ahead and just start pushing. The second I can see this guy's nose pop up. MD-11 stream soon? I probably will, yeah. They had a big update the other day, so I think we'll probably check it out. Cool. He's moving. Parking brakes are released. Let's get out of here. You fly a Speedbird in 6 days, really? You guys fly so much, man. I mean, I think it, you know, equals out to me flying the Cessna, but like airline flights, you guys always are traveling. It makes me very jealous. All right, everything was set up. Flight engineer panel was looking good. We got that on. Everything else is good. Bleeds, jet packs. Okay, let's go up here. The start flow on this plane, for some reason, is 213. So that's what we're gonna do. You held it until we had the green start valve open. And we've got N3 spinning. We're gonna wait 20% N3 and then we'll introduce our fuel here. We get this flight beam San Fran. It is Rolex. I love flight beam stuff, dude. I mean, I think right now my top two senior developers are probably like Flight Beam and Fly Tampa, dude. I love their stuff. Definitely in like my top 5. 𝐓𝐸's in there as well. iniBuilds has some really good ones too. I don't know. Flight beam stuff is always great to me, dude. His ground textures, the performance too is the crazy thing to me. It's like it never has that bad of performance ever, no matter how much detail he puts into the airports. Should fly the new. Oh, you know what I should have done? Hard mixing set. I could have edited the profile or the pushback because nobody's here anymore. But have you checked out the P180? It's got updated. Super great plane, worth it. I flew it once when it first released, and I haven't flown it again. I gotta try it out again. It's just such a weird plane to me. I don't know. I was gonna buy it, then I thought, well, I got the MD-11 and the 727. I don't even fly. Yeah, fair enough. That's what I was just talking about. This is an airplane that like you really have to love to want to fly, especially just because of how complex it is versus flying like a 320. It's definitely something you're gonna have to love doing. MK has been easily one of my favorites as of late. Top-notch sceneries out of. Oh, honestly, yeah, MK's up there too, especially their LaGuardia. That's one of my favorite sceneries. My #1 favorite scenery is 𝐸's Edinburgh, and then right behind that's the LaGuardia. Mainly that LaGuardia, just because you can literally drive up a car from the like roadside, walk through security, all that to your gate. It's insane to me. All right, it's 2 good starts, and I think in real life they used to crossbleed to start 1 and 3. I ain't doing all that. So there we go. Number 3 is getting spooled up. Hello there. What's up, Mr. Knott? Appreciate you stopping in. All right, there is 20. I'll add fuel. There we go. That's the way to start up 3 engines. Oh man, it's a good aircraft. I've been enjoying it. It's old and very complex, but you get the hang of it. It's not terrible. All right, 3 good starts. They're all looking stable. We're gonna go back to this beautiful panel over here. Let's start getting some stuff working on. So packs are coming back on. That's good to me. Hydraulics can go to auto. Working our way down here. Let's get all the galley bus power online. Let's switch over to the engine gens. Cool, let's go ahead and trip the APU gen as well. Tripping the APU gen, we're working our way down. Again, we're going to take off and then remove the outer pumps and just run the inners, so that's fine. We'll be prepared to do that. All this is looking fine. Let's get hot air on as well. I'm going to need to bleed it into the cabin here. Ground control can come off now. Working our way down. That looks good. APU can go to mid mode. APU bleed shut off is coming on. And we're going to stop the APU there. NG spool now. Cool. Flight controls. We look at this thing here. It's actually pretty cool. Go full right. Neutral. Oh, did I set up my cam? I think I forgot to set up the camera. Here we go. Fix that up a little bit. All right, full right. Neutral. Full left. Neutral. Pull up. Pull down. Right rudder. All the way to 30. Left rudder. All the way to 30. He's looking good. Flaps 10 was my departure, so we'll set flaps 10.
Flaps 10.
Speed brakes are working. And then trim for today. I got yelled at the other night by the airplanes. I didn't set my trim. It's 4.0 basically, so we'll set 4.0 on the trim. Cool, that's all looking good. Tax light is coming online. And let's get out of here, man. These Rolls Royces, they are RB211s. Same one you'll find on the 7.4, or sorry, yeah, 7.4, 7.5. Good old RB211s, man. This is a beautiful livery, dude. I love it. All right, try not to hit anything. Oh yeah, we should have our position lights on. Oops. There we go. Thank you for telling me that. Completely forgot. San Fran traffic. PSA 420 is out the United Gates taxiing runway 28 left. San Fran. Doesn't look bad. It's just interesting to say the least. Yeah, it's just I don't know. It looks good in some angles, but it looks really weird in other angles. It's got to have it like at a certain position to make it look great. All right, anti-skid automatically came on. That's good. Lights are actually set up now. Tax light was on. I just forgot to turn on our nav lights. Oopsies. Panel back here was looking great. AP master can come off now. Let's go ahead and put these back to close. It untrips it. Bus 2's on. And we'll run a check beforehand before we get off the ground. 19 knots across the ground, or 19. Keep it under 20 here. I'm doing good. I know you've been, man. Appreciate you stopping. Can you recommend a channel to learn how to use the 𝐕𝐄𝐑? There's a ton of channels now, man. 320 SimPilot's always good. I like the way he explains stuff and slowly talks through it. He's nice. Some people joke about it, but I actually think Emmanuel sometimes, you know, he does know what he's talking about. So they just decided to talk at the same time. But Emmanuel's good. He has some great tutorials. But yeah, there's a ton of people now, man. Basically, just look up a 𝐕𝐄𝐑 tutorial and just click on the one that has the first result. It'll probably be great. What's up, Mr. S? What's up? How you doing, dude? Appreciate you stopping in. All right, wing flood strobes coming online as we cross. Where are we crossing? This is Foxtrot. San Fran traffic. PSA 420 crossing 19er right at Foxtrot, San Fran.
San Francisco traffic Delta 2078 landing up to 8 left.
Can you do a startup tutorial? I think a lot of people will probably bring out startup tutorials. I've never really made one. There's that PSA. Oh yeah, rotating right in front of us too. He just tail straight. San Fran 420 crossing 19er left at Foxtrot, San Fran. Gonna be starting CFI tomorrow. Wish me luck. Damn, you're flowing through your training, dude. That's how it's gonna be when I get to college. I can't wait. It should be some fun. All right, we're clear of that bad boy. Stripes coming off. Wing flood coming off as well. Taxi stays on. There's performance in it. I got it a bit earlier, but I haven't flown it yet. It's good for an iniBuilds product. A lot of iniBuilds products you just think are like laggy in terms of their aircraft, which is somewhat true. Like the 350 when it first released. But it's actually not that bad. I think some of their newer airplanes they're starting to make are getting a lot better in performance. So this one runs actually pretty well. I don't have many issues with it. Now I will say, running it into this LAX that we're about to fly into, that's where I have some issues. It does not run the best at LAX or JFK. I don't even really want to try Heathrow. But if you're just at any other airport that's not those super intense sceneries, it runs really well. You got the wing control Airbus throttle. Yeah, dude, I love this thing. I've been using it for a couple months now, actually. It's nice. I enjoy it. All right, we're doing 21 knots. You can slow it down. Also, fix up my throttle set there. It's falling. You just made me look at it.
San Fran traffic, PSA missing, close from 28 west, final call, San Fran traffic.
Got a Delta MD-80 over there. Nice. Got a Mad Dog. Gonna fix up our center line here. There we go. Flying Southwest 1935 with you as my, yo, you were the first one to take off. Sweet. Sounds good, Landon. Really do appreciate you flying with me, man. Thanks so much. Yeah, appreciate you guys all actually being here, man. I haven't been live in over a week. And I'm also streaming at 3 o'clock, so I appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Again, we will be doing a second stream tonight. Once we end this one, we'll be back around, let's say, 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and we're going to be doing the VATSIM event out in Calgary. That should be some fun. What's up, Anthony? How you doing, man? Appreciate you stopping in. Now that we got time to slowly look through everything, we'll just double check again. Our packs 1 and 3, I guess, are coming off.
Traffic Delta 2078 departing 28 left, San Francisco.
See you in it. But packs 1 and 3 will come off. We'll leave the center on for takeoff. Hydraulics are already set up. Gens are all running. We're good because nothing's shut off. Again, when we take off, we're going to get level, get to cruise, and then we'll turn off the outers, run the inners to drain it down. And everything else is looking pretty sweet. The APU's off, master's off, so norm. Our min mode. Cool. He's actually streaming at the time when I'm not sleeping. W-Mans, it's 2053 right now. I know. My European guys. You know, it's crazy too. I noticed like when I do these earlier streams, it's usually like 90% of my chat's all the Euro guys. Which I feel like, I don't know, I feel bad when I see it. I'm like, damn, this is like the only time you guys can watch me live. Is he aborting his takeoff or is he taking off with reversers? He's taking off with reversers. What is going on? Auto matching? The plane you're going to fly in the Calgary event? This one, Eden. Okay, his reversers just went in. And he's like very shallowly climbing. Okay, now he's climbing. Interesting. I don't know what he's got going on. Hey, we're going to fly this one. What's up, Caleb? How you doing, dude? We're going to take this old bird up into that event. With the L-1011 in the VATSIM event. Should be interesting. Are you liking it so far? It's fun. I was just telling everybody, I don't know if this is a plane that I'll daily fly or anything like that, but, you know, being active a lot more now in, you know, the real world, and then, you know, getting home to flight sim, it's always been flying the 320 or flying the 737, just the same planes, kind of got a little tiring. So this is kind of fun, something different to fly. I enjoy it. It's a good aircraft. It's just, you know, I'm not a retro aircraft lover like some people are. Some auto matching issue? Nah, I think you just took off through your reversers. I think you took off backwards. That's impressive. I wish I could do that. Chilling, how about you? I'm doing good. I'm chilling as well. Finally on spring break. I have done nothing for the past like week and a half but play tennis every single day and do tests and whatnot at school. I don't know what it is, man. Like these last few months of school are just like, bro. And then the second I get home and I have a little bit of free time, people are like, why are you not streaming? I'm like, because I don't feel like it. I don't want to stream. But I got nothing to do now, so we're going to get back to streaming. Oh, for sure, Jordan. I agree. It's just crazy how this plane apparently didn't do that well. Which is insane to me.
San Francisco traffic, United 779 will be lined up and waiting behind departing traffic.
Oh, he's a United. That's Mello. Appreciate you flying, Mello. I thought he was streaming. Next like flight to Honolulu. That's what I was actually thinking about doing today. I was possibly gonna do like Honolulu to LA, but I can't do that, bro. I can't. I could do a few, you know, 2-hour hops, 3-hour hops, but you know, a flight that long, I don't know, bro. We need to hurry up. The takeoffs, they're giving each other like 15 minutes either. Oh, really? About to just line up, sit there for like 10 seconds and go. You deserve a nice long flight for not streaming for 2 weeks. Oh, we? We'll see. So we're your last option? What is that takeoff? What are... It is scary seeing some people flying the flight sim. Oh my goodness. What is going on? Is he stalling? Interesting. No, you're not my last option. It's just if I finally get home after being out all day, and I just want to hang out in a VC and, you know, take the piss, then that's more enjoyable than streaming to me. But then days like today where, you know, I wake up, I'm at home, I'm not doing anything, then, you know, streaming's fun. It's weird. I have mood swings with streaming, dude. I have to really be in a mood to do it. The second it feels forced, I don't want to do it anymore. You do some Southwest hops like LAX to Vegas, then over to Phoenix, LA, Vegas flights about an hour. That'll be fun. We could do that. Honestly, that's probably what we will do. Do some Southwest hops with the iFlyMax SP1 update or whatever. So I've been saving the 7.3 Max streams. And also, where's our 700? Wasn't the new texture pack and the new whole, you know, 700 supposed to release from PMG? What happened to it? What's up, Jack Jones? How you doing, man? Your aircraft's screaming at me. I don't know why we may be cooked. Oh boy. Oh boy. They haven't set a date yet, Landon. There's no date on it. They did that one stream like a week ago, with that one guy on Twitch, and then since then they haven't really said anything. So I don't know. Hopefully sometime soon. Singapore to Newark. You're funny. That's real funny. All right, looks like we're next in line here. Once we're about to line up, I'll go and kill the packs, and we'll get up out of here. Again, we're gonna double check our speeds here just to make sure we know what we're doing. Quick brief for myself mainly, because again, this plane's a little bit different than flying your 320. We're gonna rotate at 134. Our V1's also at 134. Our V2's 147. Right about here, we're gonna be flaps 4. By here, we're flaps clean. I'm gonna climb out 250 knots, and we'll try VNAV. If VNAV doesn't like us today, we'll use vertical speed. We're gonna climb up to 380. No, 390. So cool. Double check the panel. And we're at 390. Cool. You Americans, see ya! Oh yeah, dude. San Fran traffic, PSA 420 behind departing Delta, lining up 28 left, San Fran. There he goes. I like I don't know if you guys can like tell, but there's like a really cool window film that's on these cockpit windows of this plane. It looks sick with this weather that we got going on. Y'all see that? Yeah, flight level 350 and all in the clouds. Nice. What's up, Terrence? Appreciate you stopping in, man. All right, parking brake is getting released. We're going to start slightly getting into the runway. Those guys can come on. Taxis coming off. Runner turnoffs on strobes. Wing is coming on. Down here, CARA is set. We're going to go to this panel here. We get our pack 1 and pack 3 off for takeoff. And we're looking good. We set our flaps, set our trim, packs are set up, APU is off, lights are on. Runway's clear. We know what we're doing here. Again, we're going to set our thrust for takeoff 0.643. We'll get up to about 2,000 feet at this airport. We'll slow it down, bring it to 0.540 APR, and climb out 250 via. There is 28 left, checked and confirmed. We'll give that guy a couple seconds, and we're going to get out of here. Use any NVIDIA filters, HDR, something? I use nothing, dude. This is just literally just how my sim looks, man. With certain weather conditions, my sim looks amazing, bro. Just beautiful. I think that's just Microsoft, though. Sometimes it looks good, sometimes it looks like crap. All right, so again, we're not really on an RNAV, but we're following RNAV waypoints out because of the SimReef import, so we'll use that as we will. We got our headings synced across the board. And let's get out of here, man. What do you guys want, to spool up from the wing or spool up from the outside? What are we looking for? And automatic braking can go to takeoff as well.
Traffic, Delta 320 heavy. Let me turn it left to the south. Is clear running to it. Last call. Coming traffic view.
You want an engine view outside? All right, we'll do an engine view. It's actually a lot easier. San Fran traffic, PSA 420 heavy, departing 28 left to the south, San Fran. All right, let's get on out of here, man. Beautiful. Alright, we got a thrust set, 80 knots is checked, back pressure released. Rotate. Rotate. Gears up. And flaps 4 again in transit.
Flaps 4.
Flaps 4 set. INS mode's coming live. Bring that nose up here a little bit more. And slight derate. Flaps clean.
Flaps 0.
There's our derated thrust setting there. Done on auto throttle. And AP is taking over. Cool. My speeds now, I want 250. Vertical speed get us doing about 2,500. San Fran traffic, PSA 420 heavy is clear 28 left heading southbound of the field. San Fran. Alright, flaps are clean after takeoff. Lights that need to be off are off except that taxi light. Why is he on? Cool. Taxis are coming back online. 1 and 3 are back alive. Awesome, dude. Audio's coming down, music's coming back up. And we're out of here. PSA's call sign is Smiley. It's PSX. Oh, have I been doing it this whole time wrong? Is that actually what it is? Because somebody told me, but he never expanded on it. He didn't tell me, like, why it was Smiley or what the code was. Is it actually Smiley and PSX? I gotta fix that then. Fast stick up, yeah, this thing, I mean, you know, we're using these whatchamacallits. You got those ridiculous engines. RB211, so this thing rips. Alright, here, let me fix it then. I had no idea that it was PSX. PSX call sign. The initial development code. Wait, that's not what it's talking about. Aviation. Oh, it was PSX Smiley. Damn, guys. All right, hold on. Let me fix this up. PSX. And then we'll fix what we actually have on our overlay here before I throw it up for you guys. Fly Live Studio. Hold on. That's kind of embarrassing. We've been live for what, an hour? And this whole time our call sign's been PSA. Somebody told me this, so I shouldn't be that shocked. Alright, KSFO. And then we're going to KLAX, flying as Smiley PSX 420. There we go. Alright, we'll fix the overlay, and then I'm going to refile with that as well. That's not good. Tied up 2 years. Appreciate you, man. Go and spam those my guys, man. I mean, I would say it's worth it if you like, you know, old aviation. However, this is a plane that you're going to really have to love. It's not one you can just simply get in and fly. But I like it. If you like L-1011s, then this is a great L-1011 to fly, in my opinion. All right, all these guys are coming off. Seatbelt signs can actually stay on, but you can start smoking if you want. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I left the door open. It's the 1980s. That's what we did back in the day. Actually, I wasn't alive, but you know what I mean. All right, climbing up though, looking good. I can try VNAV here. I think that should be pretty good. And we're gonna climb up to 390, following the flight plan pretty damn well. I think only thing now that I'm going to do is fix my flight plan on VATSIM. Let me disconnect and reconnect this PSX. PSX 420. There we go. Give me a second here. Let's go VATSIM, edit call sign, PSX. Man, that sucks because Smiley is such a cooler call sign than what we have now. Bruh. What's up, How you doing, man? Appreciate you stopping in. Check Wikipedia, I meant DMs. How did you confuse Wikipedia and DMs? All right, I got you there. Give me a second. Yeah, I thought so. All right, Brandon. Yeah, because that's the CRJ guys, Police Street. That does make sense. All right, double followed for good luck. Cool. Thank you, Redneck. We got everything set up properly now. There we go. All right, what have I missed here, man? This reminds me, the sound reminds me of the 747 with the Rolls Royces. I mean, it's the same engines, right? That's probably why. Same RB211s. I actually got to see these up close. They're in the museum at DC, one of the Smithsonian ones. They have one down there, which is really, really nice. It's cool to go and check out if you're ever in the DC area. Some turbulence at 30,000 sounds good. Thanks for the heads up, kind sir. Man, this livery solos, dude. I love this one. The fake iniBuilds account is pretending to be the real ones. That doesn't surprise me. There's a lot of people that do that. Easter gift to myself is the L-1011. Just love these old birds. Really? I don't know, man. Like, I don't... If they didn't send me this aircraft, I honestly could be real with you. I don't know if I would pick it up myself. Because, again, it's something different to fly. But it's just, again, I don't know if I would fly this thing that often. That's my only concern. It's a great airplane, though. Like I said, if you like the L-1011, this is a great L-1011 to fly. Also... Gonna do a little bit of a sellout thing today. You guys didn't hear, I am at risk of being removed as an iniBuilds partner, and I like being an iniBuilds partner. So if you guys want to help me out, click on my iniBuilds link, look around, click on a few products, maybe purchase one. Help your boy out. Would appreciate it. And yeah. Redneck said, these clouds be bumped today. I'm surprised you didn't do Delta from Atlanta to LA. That's what everybody's been doing. All the Twitch guys have already done it. Mello did it a couple of times. That's what it's like. I want to be somewhat different. So that's why I'm doing PSA. I don't think I've seen anybody do that yet. Owl's gone bald for real now? Blood is a threat to them. Owl's banned. What happened? I have no idea. So the story was the L-1011 obviously got... Is this guy okay? Why is he going so slow? Am I just going that fast or something? Maybe I'm just going that fast. Delta 230 up. Or sorry, Delta 320 are you up? I'm still on what you call it, by the way. 122 decimal. Yeah, I better hurry up and look up. I think I'm about to hit him. Yeah, I'm about to hit him. Let's deviate to the right. Delta 320, are you up?
Delta 320.
Yeah, Delta 320. I think I'm just going super fast. What's your airspeed currently?
Currently climbing up Mach 0.73, but if you want, I can just flop to the left so you can go fast.
No, that's fine. We're going to be on your right, approximate 3 o'clock, and then we'll scoot in front of you. We're also 7.3 and climbing up to 390.
Alright, I'll stop at 3.7 so you can go to 3.9.
Cool. It's a pretty cool shot, though. Look at that. I don't know what the hell Microsoft's clouds are doing right now. We're playing like Bubble Simulator, but... That was my flight plan up, though? What did Mello say? Alright, we'll go back in here. Kind of wiggle my flight plan. I don't know, Ren. That's nice flying you got, dude. I mean, maybe he set 7.3. That is like awfully slow, but okay. Berg, what's up, man? Says, which better, FSLTO or FS traffic? Both, in my opinion, are pretty good. However, instead of spending money on FS traffic, I would recommend looking at what is it? AIG? Sorry, I was thinking like 6 different mono matchings. AIG mono matching. I'd recommend checking that out. That one, in my opinion, is way better than FS traffic and way better than FSLTO, and it also covers a lot more models across the network. So I recommend trying that AIG mono matching. Who's messaging me? Oh, no. Okay, I didn't hear what you said. All right. Anyways, back to what I was getting at, my story. So, creators got this copy of this airplane, and I gotta really make sure I don't hit this guy. I don't know how to zoom. Oh, there you go. I'm on TARA, right? Yeah, all right. But creators got this airplane, I think Friday of last week, and they were streaming it and streaming it and streaming it. And I was like, that's weird. I didn't get the copy of the airplane. Because usually what they do at iniBuilds is they just send it out to every creator, and then, you know, they send out a follow-up email being like, this is what we did, it's out now, and, you know, yada yada, you know, just make content. But this time they didn't, so I was a little concerned, and I reached out and I was like, hey, I would like to showcase this aircraft. I saw other people got selected. Is there a reason for that? And the response was that your account is under review or underperforming to our expectations, and over the next month I'll be I'm gonna be watched to measure my performance for them, and if it doesn't meet their standards still, or I guess their expectations by the end of the month, then they're gonna remove me as a media partner. So I don't know what the performance is. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't know if it's me streaming or is it, you know, like my sales or something. Whatever it is, I got to do better. So that's why I have this link and said, if you guys click on it, it helps me out. But yeah, I thought that was really weird. I don't know what they were really doing there. All right, track change 0 to 3, insert, and then INS is what we'll throw in. There you go. Al's been slacking, huh? Why? I literally don't know. I asked them to, like, you know, describe what the performance lack was. I was like, what am I lacking in performance for you guys? But they didn't respond to me yet. So I don't know. Again, I don't have any hard feelings. I'm just like, it would be nice to know what you guys were expecting of me so I could help you guys out, to help me out, you know? But oh well. I'm still installing it, and I installed it at the ground in SFO. Really? Uh-oh, that's terrible. Doesn't the L-1011 cruise at 8.3, which is pretty fast for today's aircraft where economy is king? I don't even know what this plane would averagely cruise at. I've been doing like all on the 0.80 something for most of my flights, but I don't know. That's a good thing I'd have to search up. Yeah, again, I'm not gonna hate on iniBuilds for it. I mean, obviously, if I was, I'm thinking about it if I was in their shoes, because I'm guessing it's sales. That's just my guess. And like, if I was a company and I'm giving a guy products, I'm giving them, you know, free stuff that could cost, you know, almost hundreds of dollars when you totaled it up. And they're not bringing that back to my company or making it, I guess, better, then yeah, I would be, you know, looking at it being like, hey, maybe we need to, you know, rearrange some things. But at the same time, I don't know what they're expecting, so I don't know how I could, you know what I mean? I don't know how I'm supposed to facilitate or, you know, get to their expectations when I don't know what those expectations are. But it's whatever. Would you say the iniBuilds A321 LR is all right? I haven't flown it yet, but I'm tempted just because I want to try the A321. That's the first plane I tried in 24. It's actually pretty damn good for a default airplane. The 330 and the 321 are actually pretty damn good for default. They work a lot better than some of the default planes in 2020. And the link really doesn't do anyone any good yet. It just says it released on the marketplace. So they've done the same thing with CST. Yeah. I wasn't gonna at you know other creators, but it's me and him that I know got that email. But I don't know who else got it. I'm assuming it was just us though, which is crazy. But oh well. You're not providing any with enough money. They're a solid company that went to Microsoft for millions. We're the owner. They are not a great company. Oh lord. You not need a Navigraph to fly that aircraft. Just the flight planning is way more hard to do without it. In my opinion, navigation is super worth it. I mean, doesn't that plane have like default charts? I'm pretty sure it has default like iFly charts that you can download. Yeah, you don't need Navigraph. Just yeah, it's a little bit harder to fly without Navigraph. Gonna fly the Vision Jet Citation X, PMG 737-800, 900, or something else. Fly the Citation X. Citation X is always a good plane to fly. What's up, Rotate? Still waiting for PMG to drop the 700. That's what I was talking about before. Yeah, that was what I was talking about before I took off. I was very much expecting this. Am I about to hit another plane? What doesn't help is my TCAS display doesn't really, it's not as modern, and there's full IMC conditions, so I can't really see the guy. I think I'm good. That's another controller there though, so I gotta look out. But yeah, that's what we were talking about before I took off. I was like, dude, I was expecting it to come out like a few days after you know, talked about the whole release lineup, and the 700 comes out. It's going to ship with the new texture pack that they got, and then it's going to be added to the 800 and the 900. Realistically, though, the 700 is going to be a plane I fly for probably a few days, and then I forget about it again. It just would be nice to fly the one airplane that I fly all the time in real life. Sadly. Delta is above you to your left. Okay. We should be okay. He said he's leveling at 38, though. I'm at 39. We're also like on the tip of these clouds. We got some high level clouds today. Jeez. City's above me to my left. I don't see him. Oh yeah, AirTran would be awesome. You know what's crazy? I never knew that AirTran had the 700s. I figured out about that like a year ago. I thought they only had the 71s. He's below and in front. Okay, that's what I was thinking. All right, cruise though. We're chilling. EPR is set up correctly. Everything's looking good. Cruising at 390. Got Mach 8.5 on this bad boy. I really would like to have a center controller get online because I don't really want to have to guesstimate when the top of descent will be. They do have it in a calculator here in a helper. So we're going to be at 39,000 feet. End of descent, I just guessed, was 5,000. That's close enough. And then we're just going to do a 3-degree descent. So it says 106 nautical miles. But again, you can't really just figure out what that is. You have to do some calculations or add up the rest of your waypoints to figure out the remaining distance, yada, yada, yada. So what I do is I either depend on VATSIM ATC to tell me when to descend, or I do it the very terrible way that I probably should not be doing it, which is going to the pin charts, finding out my arrival, and then basing it off of that. So this one, Mr. Croy, I gotta be at 29 to 26. Where's Croy at? That's waypoint 7. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. By this waypoint, I'm gonna be at 26 or 29 to 26. So I'm probably gonna start my descent at waypoint. What is that? 6.5. Waypoint 5. That's what I'm doing it today. AirTran 717. I'm just waiting on IXEG to pop it out. Dude, I used to be on those a lot when I was little, man. I'm telling you, I have the best memories of like going to the airport. And we used to always be at the airport early in the morning. It was still dark outside. And then obviously for some reason it was raining. So it'd be like a light drizzle at nighttime with all the lights reflecting. And this is like 2013. So I mean, this is back before, you know, everybody was using the LED lights at ramps. They were still like the old halogen ones. So like you had that nice warm color. And you just see the A-tails taxi by. It was so cool, bro. I think that's really where I started liking aviation, bro. Just seeing that kind of stuff. I knew you were gonna be here. I was waiting for you to show up. What's up, Moose? Says using a non-magenta line aircraft. Did something freeze over? Hey, I had to try it out. I was seeing everybody fly it. They sent it to me, and I was like, all right, I gotta try this thing out. It's actually pretty cool. I've been enjoying it. Something different. What's up, Mr. Jiff? How you doing, man? Appreciate you stopping in, buddy. How you been? Wonder if TFDI will ever bring the 717 MSFS 2024. I think they commented on it. I'm pretty sure they are. It's just about when. And that when I don't think is anytime soon. So we'll see. I know Leonardo was talking about doing the other 7.1 or the analog MD-80. Oh, really? Or either the 7.1 or the MD-80? Really? That would actually be really damn cool. I wouldn't mind that. A Leonardo 717. What's up, Skymaster? How you liking the plane? It's fun. It's old, and there's a lot of buttons to press, but I think I've pressed enough right ones to get us flying, so it's been fun. Waiting for PMG to release the 7.3 Classic, so as the 747. I don't think PMG should release the 737 Max because iFly is already making the Max 9 and have the Max 8. There's no point. I don't know, like literally what happened to that project. They saw the iFly one, and I feel like they just like completely halted their development on it. I don't even know if they're still working on it. Does anybody know? We got the old school honk in them. Now I just gotta reel them in. Oh my gosh. Oh, the old school hook. Man, it's scary. It's scary. These planes are scary. Delta 717 out of Detroit. Yeah, dude. Delta 717 out of Detroit. We'll fly the Air Tran, obviously. Hawaiian ops, island hopping. I was thinking about this the other day. Imagine, because wait, did they retire it yet? I want to say Hawaiian retired the 717. I don't remember. But imagine being a Hawaiian 717 pilot and you're just island hopping all day long. I feel like I would enjoy it, but I think that would honestly get tiring doing the same routes every single day. I wouldn't complain though, if I'm being honest with you, but just flying to the same islands. At least it's pretty down there though, no matter where you fly. What's up, Trent? It's really got the L-1011 before the 7.4. Yeah, dude. We do. I would like to have a 7.4. That'd be awesome. I will say, yeah, it is fun to flow through these airplanes, acting like you know what you're doing. It's pretty fun. This is a returner one way. I don't know yet, honestly. I was planning on it just being a one way because I'm going to do another stream later tonight. So we're going to just take this as a one way, and then we'll be live later again tonight. Or should we do a return? The return really wouldn't be that long. I'm trying to think, so I don't want to miss this event. Let's see, when does this event start? That's a good question. VATSIM reader. Starts at 7. Yeah, so we'll just do a one and done, and then we'll be back later for this Calgary event. That'll be the plan. That's what Southwest does. They do it in the 737 Max. Oh, really? Oh yeah, they do. That would be so. You see, that's why I like Southwest as well, dude. Because if you ever get lucky and you get to do the Hawaiian flights, first you get to fly to Hawaii, but then also you might get lucky and do the island hops too. That would be so much fun as a pilot, bro, I bet. But what I was saying is, if you're like, you know, not a Southwest pilot and you fly for Hawaiian, the only routes you do are island hopping all day, every day, versus it being like a special thing every few months. Such a nice plane. By the way, how's it going? How's the best? It's going good, sons. Appreciate you stopping in, man. It is a nice plane. I've been enjoying it. It's old, very old, but I have some fun with it. It's not bad. There's any way to, apologies to keep asking so much, but I don't know how this works. Is there a way to get my Navigraph AirAC into the iFly Max if I don't have Navigraph? Sadly, no. To my knowledge, the only way to update your navigational data is by doing it via the Navigraph app. So So sadly, I don't know if there's a way to actually do that without having Navigraph. Moose says, you coming to Expo this year? I am, Moose. Yes, sir. Speaking of Expo, I need to start doing my promotional stuff. You just reminded me. FLIGHTSIMEXPO. I forgot to, well, I didn't forget. I just haven't submitted my media partner stuff yet. So we're going to do that. We got to watch the trailer, guys. And let's talk about FLIGHTSIMEXPO for a second. Why not? FLIGHTSIMEXPO. And navigational data. I have to save some money then to get me a subscription. Yeah, honestly, what I recommend doing is literally just, I would recommend just downloading it, or like not downloading it, but buying the subscription like once, canceling it, updating every plane, everything, whatnot, and then maybe a month or two later, rebuy it, do the same thing, just so you don't have to buy it every single month. It's recommended to do that. But realistically, you could update your navigational data or nav data every couple of months and you'll still be set. That's just the trick I used to do. Waiting for Alice to come to a Farnborough though. I'm still going. I'm telling you, Ren, as the days get closer for that, let me know. I'm still going, so if there's a way you want to meet up or whatnot, do let me know. I'll be down. All right, FLIGHTSIMEXPO. Wait, this is not what I was looking for. You know what? Good enough. We have to watch the trailer. Actually, this is what I was looking for. I think it was. Just update it once a year when you buy a new plane. That's what I recommend doing.
Flight sim enthusiasts to network with other developers and communities and to promote the hobby of flight simulation.
The atmosphere is absolutely electric. Love it. If you're a beginner, if you're
probably
an expert,
in the background of one
if
of
you're
these.
trying to meet new people, if you want to get your hands on some pretty awesome hardware, this is the place to be. I could not recommend this enough to everyone else. This is just an awesome opportunity to hang out.
It gets together our entire hobby, everyone interested, everything from fixed wing, helicopter, virtual reality, everything in between, and brings us all to one place to collaborate on ideas and bring us all together.
It is a great opportunity if you are a serious flight simmer to
He's
meet
from
the developers,
CRQ, that's tough.
to meet the flight sim communities, to see the new products that are coming out, to actually test them, to connect, and
My boy
enhance and
Santi,
continue
bro.
this
Oh,
great
yeah.
hobby of flight simulation.
Every year we're getting bigger and bigger. There are more and more vendors here, more sim experiences to be a part of.
I'm surprised I wasn't in that video. I'm pretty sure I probably was. I think that was the old trailer, but point still gets across. Come to FLIGHTSIMEXPO. I'm going to be there. A lot of people are going to be there. I think a lot more people are actually going this year versus last year for somewhat reason. That'll be fun. Yeah, I recommend Forza what they're all saying. Honestly, again, maybe once every few months or yeah, once a year. Just update all your planes and you should be set. Nick says time acceleration. No, sir, man. We're on real time. It's not a long flight. It's only about a 52-minute flight, so it's pretty quick. We're cruising at Mach 8.5. I'm going next year because I'm broke right now. Hey, it's all good. Expo's fun though. We need 𝐂𝐤𝐴𝐻 to go. We're trying to get 𝐂𝐤𝐴𝐻 to go, but he either is going or he's already been, and we just don't know because we don't know what he looks like. We don't know. Picking up that insane wing control full-size Airbus overhead panel once it's out. No, I like those like overhead panels and whatnot, and like all the doodad binds, and they're super cool. But like, dude, I have no room for that crap. If I put those in my setup, I gotta like rearrange everything, and it's too much, bro. I like them, but I don't know if I can add it to my setup. Now, if I make like a full-size cockpit kind of room, then sure, I'll be set. Jesus said, Airbud, nothing says a dog can't fly a plane. I had a brain fart. When are we going to see you in the trailer? We got to see. I think I'm in the background of one of them. I forgot what. There's so many different videos of Expo out, but I'm in the background of a lot of them, which is kind of funny. Yeah, with 28 months is, I think I'm going to MSP. Oh, his boy think I'm finna go to MSP. I'm gonna get, okay. All right. Spam the my guys. Appreciate you, Yoham. This guy. What about the 7.3 force feedback? Yug, it's cool. I don't think I'm getting it though. I'm not a huge fan of force feedback for yokes. Mainly because I don't want to break my desk. I feel like those are gonna break my desk. They should just do the expo in the middle of the country. MSP is nice and central. They should do Denver next or Dallas. I think Dallas would be a good shout. I'm pretty sure they have a lot of like event halls or whatnot. But I think the best place. $322. All right, let's set that real quick. Yep. And 322 is getting set. We're a little high, guys. Just a teensy bit high. Why are we climbing? No. Pop it. Go the opposite way of up. There we go. Go down. No, go down. Now we're going down. Sweet. And let me just throw this in auto throttle. We'll put it 300. Let's do 290. I got to yapping too much, guys. We were way too high. All right, anyways, 320 and the minimums are getting set. And we should be good to go with that. Cool. I don't understand why I'm descending. Like, why am I climbing? Go down. He said, thank God Center wasn't on. If Center was on, that wouldn't have happened. Because I would know I would need to descend. All right, we're okay though, I think. We'll be fine. Let's get rid of these guys. I don't need them anymore. Iron Man 2 arrival. We got to be at 23 to 19 at this waypoint rover now. Yeah, we're a little high. We'll just have to do like an extended downwind. That's fine. Is it that direct lift control thing when I put out the speed brakes? I think that might be what it is. Yeah, like why do we climb so fast? You just use your DPI set to -3 degrees at 111 miles. What is that? I have no idea what that is. Yeah, we're literally on a roller coaster. I'm trying to lose altitude. And we're barely losing altitude, but I'm easily climbing. That's weird. Again, this is a pre-release version of the airplane. I think the released version has some of these issues fixed, but I think this happened to Mello earlier too. Did you ever fix this, Mello? I think you were having this thing the other day. All right, we'll see. A descent path indicator. Do I have one of those? I might sound like an idiot right now, but I've never heard anybody tell me about that. It hasn't happened to him? So what did I do wrong? We're just descending in vertical speed. I mean, maybe it has to do with the fact that I am trying to nosedive the plane. That might be what it is, but oh well. Is the aircraft laggy? If you know what I mean. Like, is it heavy? Not really. It's not that bad on frames. Now, coming into LA, you're gonna see it's probably gonna give us a little bit of frame issues, but at any other non-crazy heavy airports, it's a relatively easy aircraft to run. You missed your top of descent. That's what you did wrong. Shh. We're fine. We're fine. All right, we're just going for 270 for now. Let's see, is there a way I can do this better? Because what I'm trying to do is point the nose down, and we don't want the nose to point down. I guess I gotta super pay attention to this plane, then I can't talk anymore. Alright, I'm gonna try to descend without the speed brake because my nose isn't going down. That's the issue. We're just kind of using that dynamic lift control to descend. There we go. Now the nose is going down. All right. Come on. Go down, please. Thank you. And we're going to go all the way to 12. Actually, no. What are we needing to be at? We'll do 7,000. I'm going to have to do like a right 360 because I'm just like super high. Let me just do that. No, we're not doing that. I'm just making myself on a super extended down one. All right, there we go. Now we got the nose down and we're actually descending. Ugh, that's so stupid, bro. I missed the top of the descent. I just completely missed up the sink of the plane. That's fine. What's up, Spin? How you doing, man? You're stalling? I'm not stalling, Redneck. I'm doing 250 or what, 260 now. He said just cut the engines, gang. What's up, though, Spin? How you doing, man? It's April Fool's Day. I gotta clown somebody. Go for it. I gotta decide what I want to do tomorrow. I gotta come up with something good. Did you learn to fly this plane so fast? I've had it since yesterday. I had early access to it. Obviously, I haven't learned not to miss my top of descent. So, oh well. Time to put your stick in rudder skills to the test, dude. I knew it was gonna happen. I was like, I'm able to yap and fly this plane a little too easily, and now it finally caught up to me. I'm at 24,000 feet, and I'm supposed to be at 13. Let's see. Yeah, now I'm able to actually just nosedive it. Let's try that. Get it 4,000 feet from it, and we're just going to drop it down. I'm going to set 250 on the speed. And seatbelt signs are definitely on. No smoking comes on too as well. You guys can't smoke anymore. It's a little too serious now. How do you learn the aircraft system in a day? YouTube. I've been watching a lot of videos of it. Just watching everybody with their tutorial videos and just watching streamers fly it. I mean, it's also because most of every aircraft that exists, they're all the same. It all has, you know, the APU has an AP bleed, packs. You're adding fuel. There's a, you know, engine starter. They're all the same. It's just, you know, in a different layout. But once you learn a lot of aircraft, a newer one isn't that complicated to learn. This plane initiate a hold. I'm pretty sure it can. I don't know how to do it with an INS though, so don't even ask me. Your face when you realize you missed the top of the descent. Dude, we missed it by a lot. I missed it by like 30, not even that, like 45 miles. We're getting back though.
Los Angeles traffic, United 779, 6,000 feet on the left downwind for the Alice approaching 25 left. We'll call
coming out of
left
29er 9er 6, so we'll set that 29er 9er 6. And field elevation, by the way, let's go and start getting that thing
And Los Angeles
repressurized.
traffic correction, United Cincinnati will be on the right downwind, called right base. Los
128.
Angeles.
So we'll set that bad boy. 128. Do. Or just get it close enough. That's good enough. And then what is it? 2996. 2996. Cool. Keep nosediving this thing down. Look at the weather we're flying into right now. Oh boy. I haven't got this thing to be able to populate yet though, which is kind of weird to me. I don't know if I just don't have it set up correctly. Oh wait, you know what? I don't think tilt works in this airplane, but nah. Oh well. Bring those rain clouds to Arizona, please. Oh, this is gonna be a little sketch coming into this airport, bro. All right, while we're over here yapping, let's go stay ahead of this plane. So we're landing the ILS 24 right today. Is that what I'm actually doing? I'm probably taking the T5s. Oh no, 24 right sounds good. All right, so 24 right. It's gonna be on 108.5, so we'll set that 108.5, 108.5. That's good to go. Approach course is going to be 251, so we'll set that 251. 251. And there we go, that's good to go. Out of 10,000 feet, finally. Let's go and get our lights back online. Runner turn offs, logo can come on because look at that weather. And wing flood can come on as well. Oh, PSA Park South. All right, so I guess we'll just transition then. Let's do, I don't know where they're parking. I was just gonna go to the Harvey Milk. All right, let's just fix that then. Let's go LAX, approach.
And Los Angeles
25
traffic,
left.
right base. 25 left.
All right, let's go 25 left. Cool. Oh, the current American gate. Sweet. Okay. That's on 109.9. We'll set that right at 7,000. Keep it going. Get us to 5,000. We could actually arrest that this time. We don't need to be dive bombing anymore. Okay, 109.9. I need a speed restriction too, so we'll pick that up here in a second. 109.9, 109.9. Cool. Double check and make sure. What are we doing here? Did I meet my last waypoint? I got one more to go, then it's heading select. All right, we're gonna throw it heading select now then here. All right, let's realign our heading. And I'm on a good little downwind here, so we're gonna make myself go 080 heading select. Speed, I want 240. All right, 109.9, 109.9 is set both sides. We're at 5,000 feet. Bring it down a little bit more. Let's go 4,000 now. Vertical speed 4,000 feet. 109.9, 109.9. Courses are 251. That's set. Minimums are going to be 304. 304 for mins. That's 5. Fix it. Cool. Music's coming off. Sim volume's up. We're going to hold it on this chart. Bro's flying, playing like 3 times his age. It's okay, Cactus Bravo. Appreciate you stopping in, man. All right, now the hardest thing with this airplane is intercepting an ILS on a course or like a track that's good. I have overshot myself for the localizer so many times, so we're going to see if I can get this right tonight. Flying right past downtown LA, that looks awesome, man. Look at that. That looks beautiful. Playing with this effects as well. All right, let's go and get stuff set up and ready to go before I make this turn. Let's go flights. Recorder client. Open that bad boy up. We're good. Oh, the ILS didn't work for Mello on the 2.5s. All right, we'll just do the 2.4s then. He was saying that it wasn't working earlier. So just because I don't want to change the weather, we'll just do the 2.4s. I'm going to do 2.4 right. Let me go out a little bit further. I'm going to do like a weird 180 turn. So 2.4 right will pin that. Because I know that one works. It was working earlier. There's an issue with the navigational data right now. Our nav data. So 24 right. What was it again? 1085. We'll switch that back. 1085. 1085. 251 still the course. Minimums are 322. So we'll set 322. That looks good. Did they hop off on tower? No, tower's still on mine. 12095. 12095. Now we're gonna make a turn back inbound. Cool, I'm gonna slow the speed down. Let's do 225. Roll her back in here. LA traffic, Smiley 420 heavy is turning right base Stefano for the ILS 24 right approach. LA. Alright, let's go and go localizer. I'm gonna track here. Kobe's at 22. We're gonna try to get Merce at 4,000. So we're gonna get it down to 3,000. Keep that turn rolling in. And then let's go vertical speed. Let's get it down about like 200 feet per minute, nice and slow. Keep the roll going. And localizer is armed. Cool. See if we can intercept it properly. It's a busy plane, man. Super busy plane. Put these to night charts. There you go. Don't understand why the marketplace is the first release. I think it's just because of the way they're selling it. I guess since they're partnered with Microsoft. All right, it's Q. Oops, not yet. Keep rolling it in here, see if I can get it good. There we go. All right, let's put this on the radio. Cool. I got it. Sweet. Is this plane hard to learn, or is it a low-key like an A300 type learning curve? I wouldn't say it's super hard to learn. It's just a lot different than flying an A320, so that's what makes it hard. But I've been doing a couple flights with it, and I've honestly got pretty good at flying it for a day, so I don't think it's terrible. I think it looks so old. PSA must mean please stay airborne, don't stall. Nah, bro. Public safety announcement airlines, that's what it is. Yeah, I'm on a 2.4. There's a, I don't know about X-Plane, but with this newest nav AIRAC cycle, for some reason the 2.5s aren't working. I guess the fix was to just remove the AIRAC and download it back, but apparently for Mello that's not working, so I just switched back over to this side. LA traffic, Smiley 420 heavy, establish ILS 24 right, switching to tower, Santa, LA. Alright, how's it going? Smiley 420 heavies, ILS 24 right.
Smile 420 heavy, LA Towers, block 3774.
3774 for Smiley 420.
Skywalker 12 heavy, stay parking, exit left when able.
Exit left when able, and we'll get parking for you right here at Star Walker.
Remaining performance.
Skywalker 12 heavy.
300.
Exit Zulu. Taxi to gate via Zulu Echo. Cross runway 24 left at Zulu.
Zulu Echo, cross runway 24 left on Zulu.
Elevation is going to be 128.
Smiley 420 heavy, wind 160 at 5, runway 24 right, clear to land.
24 right, clear to land, Smiley 420 heavy. Jet speeds. Speed it down a little bit.
Flaps 4. Flaps 10.
Flaps 10.
Attention conventional aircraft on the ground in the air at
You
LAX.
look busy in this airplane now as I prefer an Airbus so I can enjoy my coffee. It's a busy plane, but it's fun because it's busy. You can't ever just relax in this thing, which I think is kind of fun every now and then, you know? Especially if you're just like kind of bored of the same 5 planes flying around and something different to do, which is why I kind of enjoy it. But yeah, it's a very busy airplane, dude. This thing has you on your toes at all times. All right, so I need to be 140. Let's just go and set that now. 140. You also got to realize too, this is a plane meant for 3 pilots, so you can imagine how that is. All right, we're gonna do medium auto braking. Lights are on. Next notch of flaps.
Flaps 14. Gear down.
Gears coming down. We're landing with 22, right? Yep, flaps 22, 155 on the speed. Oh, we got landing clearance. Flight engineer's panel is already set up and ready to go. I said I was going to burn the inners, but I never actually did that. It looks like it evened itself out anyways, though, so cool. Sweet.
1500. Flaps 18. Flaps 22.
Flaps 22. That is awesome. Oh, yeah, Anderson. Oh, I got the replay rolling. What do you think our landing rate's going to be, guys? You want me to fly the Dukes? That'll be interesting. I'm not a fan of the Duke, dude. It's just such a weird looking plane. Is it? I gotta try it out when I end stream. I haven't looked at it yet. Alright, my airplane.
Delta 320 Heavy LA Tower, squawk 3304.
3304 and about Delta 320.
Alright, I'm gonna double check our replay tool is running. It is. I'm gonna turn off these flight
Delta
vectors.
320 Heavy, wind at
Little
1605,
buggy in the
right, clear line number
release
2
cockpit
behind
there.
a Smiley Tristar heavy aircraft on a 1.5 mile final.
Clear line number 2 behind the L-1011 for Delta 320 Heavy.
I said, ew, what's this ugly plane? Beautiful. Reverse is up. Nose down softly. Nose is really sensitive on the ground. I can't lie to you. We'll do our best to keep it centered here. It's almost like the nose we're...
Heavy exit left when able to stay parking.
Left when able, we're parking at the south gates for Miley 420. It's almost like the nose wheel steering is like still on. And I said south gates, even though I don't
Miley
remember.
420 Heavy, taxi south gates via Victor Bravo, cross runway 24 left at Victor, or at Yankee Bravo, cross 24 left at Yankee.
All right, so we'll cross 24 left Yankee Victor Bravo to the south gates for Smiley 420.
Smiley 420.
Yeah, I didn't get that right there.
Just going to be taxiing the south gates via Yankee Bravo, crossing runway 24 left at Yankee.
Sorry about that. Yankee Bravo to the south gates for Smiley 420. All right, taxi lights come back on. We're gonna turn off soft. Boom and boom. All right, Yankee Bravo is just basically straight across, right? Yep. That's what we shall do. I hate when I do that because I have to respond, but I'm over here like not listening or able to write it
Flaps
down.
18. Flaps.
All right, cool. Flaps coming up. Spoilers are back in. Beautiful landing, man. We got a 105, you think? We did get a 105. 105 at 1.09 Gs. We got it in. It is dark over here. It's ridiculous. I've never seen LA without sun. It's kind of crazy. What's up, Captain Nolan? How you doing, man? Appreciate you standing or hanging out with us, man. There's a couple of call-outs. They're call-outs from your first officer, but I don't know really which ones they call out. I haven't really noticed a pattern. Sometimes they say like 50, 100, 2,500, but that's all I really hear. Those taxiway calls were so bad. I think you need to practice your VATSIM ATC phraseology. Well, I wasn't really listening to him. That's the problem. I heard Victor Bravo, and then you start telling me to cross 24 left, Yankee, then Yankee Bravo. I was like, all right, dude, I'm confused now. Again, the second I stop paying full attention to controllers, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. At Expo this year, I will be, Noah. I will be going to Expo. Should be some fun. Gonna get on the Max's Friday with Southwest. I don't think we will get unlucky, bruh. It must be nice. It must be nice. All right, Bravo's gonna be at the very end here. We are clear on the left-hand side. Go across. He should have told you to cross first and follow on the instructions, I think. No, I mean, it's not his fault. If I was actually writing it down, I would honestly be able to read that back. But trying to run that off of memory, I couldn't do it. I was like, huh? Oh, man. Yeah, I will be going to Expo, man. I'll be going to Expo. If I look outside, I want to see rain clouds that will produce tornadoes in my friend's state. Really? When's this is like tornado season, right? In like Kansas and stuff. Rainman says, nice work, Captain. First time on the channel. Nice thing. Appreciate you hanging out with us, man. I've been flying this plane for about a day now, so I think I'm doing pretty well. It's a busy plane, especially to stream with, trying to like read chat and fly this thing, but I appreciate you hanging out with us, man. Do appreciate it. Oosh. Big stutters. Big stutters.
Delta 320, taxi the gate.
More of us are left to land. Are you gonna watch? How far out are you? I'm gonna park the plane and yeah, I can watch. A tornado spawned on top of her house. Jeez. That doesn't sound too good. Right, AP Master, start it up. That girl is spawned. Sweet. Cool, cool. 30 knots on this taxiway, by the way. Just slow down a little bit. What am I missing here? Trying to fly, land, and taxi 3 career planes isn't so easy by yourself. It isn't. I'm trying to be good, though. I'm trying to, you know, actually do the flight engineer panel and whatnot. It's actually kind of fun doing it. It's very busy, but it keeps you entertained, you know? Supposed to be in a real sumpite. I'm almost there, Minnesota. I'm almost there. What's up, Snaggy? You said MD-11 or this airplane? I'm probably gonna have to go with the that's a good question. I'm probably gonna have to go with the MD-11. A lot easier to fly. Now, where does American park? They're at this terminal, right? These guys. You can park it here. Not that right for the taxi speed. You can taxi right under V1. Let's keep going. 55 knot taxi, bro. So many buttons and circuits, a headache. Dude, it's a, like I said, it's a busy airplane. A very busy airplane. But it's fun, you know? moving a lot of switches that you normally wouldn't even have to touch in most modern aircraft. Interesting. Now he's saying which one would you get in the sim, I'm pretty sure, Redneck. Like, which one do I recommend? Alright, I'm pretty sure this is the American ramp. If not, oh well, I'm pulling the plane right here. I don't really know where they would park these things. Alright, tax light can come off. Let's go to GSX. Let's ask for 40, what is this, 48 Alpha?
Taxi United Gates via Yankee Bravo, cross runway 24 left at Yankee.
48 Alpha. It says this is a too small ramp. That sucks. What's up, Levi? How you doing, man? Appreciate you stopping in, man. Taking off backwards in a tanker. Oh my gosh. A 1 in a million tornado. Damn, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm just gonna pull this thing all the way in. There we go. All right, cool. Parking brake is getting set. Sweet. Let's go over to the panel. Lead shutoff can come on now. Norm. That looks good to me. Work down here. Go and close it off so it actually gives us power. And let's shut her down. Actually, should I shut the... Yeah, we'll shut it down. We'll do a deboarding thing. Just because I thought about it, this plane takes forever to get reset up if you just put it in ready mode. It's weird. The plane that smiles back. PSA. Brett says, very nicely done. Appreciate it, man. It was actually a good, uneventful flight other than the whole missing the top of descent. But we fixed it. I figured out the issue that we were having. Fixed the issue and we came in pretty nicely, man. I enjoyed it. So who's... Okay. Who is landing? Who am I trying to check out with their landings? I gotta see who it is. Let's go to flight radar or VATSIM radar really quick and we'll see. When I see that many circuit breakers, I think of the Apollo 13 mission. Dude, I'm telling you, it looks bad, but it's not that bad. When you start flying this plane often, it gets pretty easy. All right, so we got Titus coming in as SkyWest 5748. And then we've got the American, or who is this? No, this is a guy from Phoenix. Oh shoot, somebody's landing right now. I think this is Mamba. Yeah, there's Mamba landing over there. We'll check him out in the American West. Titus said, yeah, let the engine ingest the jetway. Hey, we're not supposed to be parking here. This is definitely the wrong gate, but oh well. That Titus guy is such a cutie. Redneck, you're a very interesting character. Mamba is just floating the crap out of that plane. He got it down though. Nice. All right, do we deboard this airplane and wait for Titus to land? He's on a downwind. Or do we just get to our replays? What do you guys want to do? No updates, Palm. They made that a forum post and then they haven't sent anything since, so we'll see. Can't wait in a few years when Alice is going to be making Delta 321 money driving that Hellcat through Atlanta. I've been thinking about that. If I actually do get hired by Delta, which I plan to be hired by Delta, I don't know if I'll move back to Atlanta or what. Because I honestly like living up here more, if I'm being real with you. Just because I've had more exposure to things up here, like, you know, getting my PPO, going to a public school, stuff like that. I don't know. I feel like living in Atlanta would be weird again. Watch that cutie land. All right, we'll do a deboarding then here. Let's go GSX, request a deboarding. I guess I can also show you guys like the lounge that's in this airplane, because we can't actually show you the lounge and the next flight we're doing later tonight just because of that aircraft not having one. It's going to L2. Oh shoot, it is going to L2. That looks terrible. That's a terrible connection. I wonder though, can I walk into the stairway? Oh, I can't. I thought I would be able to. All right, that's fine. All right, we'll wait for him to land. while we're doing that, let me fix the rest of this stuff. Let's turn this INS off. My INS, cool. Turn the I guess flight engineer's INS off. Auto skid's already off. We'll get auto braking off as well. Working way over here. First officer's INS can come off. Window heats are coming off as well. Seatbelt signs, no smoking. Cool. Beacon light is coming off. Logo light stays on over here. Let's go ahead and fix these guys up. I want hydraulics coming off, and I want these to stay on this one off. That looks good to me. Rip the generator fields as well. And we'll get all these pumps off except for the last one. We'll just run the AP off of that. Cool. And there's not really much to do here. We're chilling. Just let them land. What's up, LKS? How you doing, man? Appreciate you stopping in. Hopefully you're doing well. If you let me give you an instrument lesson next time in DC, sure, why not? Yeah, a lot of 7.5 operators board L2, which is very weird to me. What is going on with my frames? Oh my goodness. What happened? Somebody help. What is going on? There you go. I don't know what happened with the frames, but fixed. No. We had to have that sign on for that descent, because that descent was just dangerous. But in terms of the the ground operations, you could submit. We don't care. Here's the lower galley here, and they actually had an elevator to send up food, which is kind of crazy. So we got all of our snacks and stuff over here. More snacks, and then here's the elevator, which is pretty damn cool. So they would actually like put food in here and then put it up in the elevator and bring it to the upper deck, which is kind of crazy to me. You go back here though, we got all of our bathrooms, which is pretty damn cool. It's like the this reminds me of the A340-600 bathroom bay. It has all these freaking bathrooms. And then we'll go to where, I don't know how to get to it actually, but there's a lounge on this aircraft. I literally don't know how to get to it though. Oh, probably these stairs. You go down and boom, the lounge. You know how cool that would be to have a lounge in a plane nowadays, dude? I've been having frame rate issues too, even with the auto FPS. I mean, I'm guessing because it's LA, but I don't ever have that many issues with frames. Need you to get the MD-80. I'm thinking about it. You and a few other people have been like messaging me to try to get me to fly it. So I think I might actually pick that up sometime soon. We'll see. They already finished the deboarding process there. Titus is not too far out. Where is he at now? Yeah, he's gonna be about a turn right base to final. So we'll wait for him to come in and then we'll roll the replays. It makes sense if it's like Delta 1 or the Polaris, but Sun 5 puts its domestic first class. Well, the Polaris Sun 5, but if it's domestic first class, it makes no sense to board L2. Oh, why? Because you don't think... I don't know. I can see why they would do it for Polaris, because those are like actual like first class freaking seats. But yeah, if it's like anything how Delta has their first class on the Sun 5s, I don't know. You did see those new Polaris ones though, have you? The lay flat seats or whatever. Those are freaking sick. If you were asking, I missed it. I apologize. But have you or are you going to try the Kodiak 100 by Simming Studios? What's up, Pop Tart? Probably not. Nobody's asked me that yet. So you're good. But I don't think so. It's a cool airplane, but the only like kind of turboprop that I kind of wanted to fly was that Caravan. I don't really see me having much fun in the Kodiak, but it's a cool airplane. It looks sick. I like it. New. Yes, there. Need a GA day stream. I'm flying the Polaris Sun 5 in July to Norway. Yeah, what the heck? I could probably do another GA stream. We'll actually fly like a GA plane instead of like the what do you call it? The Caravan. Like a Piper or something. We'll see. All right, this is not him. That model looks crazy, by the way. So this is some random guy from Vancouver landing from Phoenix. And then Titus is going to be the Skywest behind him, so we'll check him out. Again, we will be doing another stream later tonight if you guys want to join. We're going to run a nice little conga line from Calgary over to Vancouver with the L-1011 Air Canada. I do appreciate you guys hanging out. Again, you guys have actually been showing me a lot of support today. I haven't been live in like a week and a half. I do appreciate it. If you haven't already, hit the like button. And if you also haven't already, hit my, that's not what I was trying to type. What the heck is that? I gotta go find the link again. But go in the description, find the iniBuilds tab on my sponsors and click the link. It helps me out and helps me not be removed from a creator position with iniBuilds. Get the Just Flight Piper Warrior, and they have a great livery floor. What is it? Freaking career track? Oh my gosh, that guy just slammed that plane. Oh boy. Island hopping would be a fun trip. It would be. I don't know if I want to do it in Hawaii though. I've done so many Hawaiian island hopping streams. We have to do it in like somewhere different, like the Caribbean or something. You got a sim rate issue? You went to 128x? Oh lord. I can show you what my chat is doing right now. I don't know if it's a setting I turned on, but mine is showing you guys. It's like putting it like Chinese to like English. It's like a logo that's saying Chinese text to English or American text. And then I hover over the word and it puts it in normal, but it's already normal. I don't know how to describe that. That's so weird. Does anybody else have that in their chat right now? Yeah, something like that, Oatmeal, will be fun. I wouldn't mind doing that. I guess I can show you now while we're waiting. Flight plan looked a little wonky today. Took off. Had a good departure, but right here is where we came up on, I think it was Delta 830 or whatever. So we did our little slide over. Got back on track. Had to nosedive this whole thing right here. Came in, went a little wide so we could get a nice interception for the ILS. Came in perfectly on the ILS. And then where do we touch it down here? Looks like a few, what is that? 1,000, 1,500. It's almost at the 2,000 footer, so a little late. But 105.1 or 105 1.09 Gs. I think that's a good landing for an L10. You probably didn't feel that. Take that as a W. There we go. Use my iniBuilds link. Thank you, Zip. Appreciate you, sir. Ooh, Easter Islands. I've never actually done anything to Easter Islands. That'll be sick, dude. Honolulu to Guam. How long is that? That's like a 4-hour flight, right? 4 or 5 hour flight, maybe longer. At the Southwest gates. I don't know if you guys follow that one Natalie girl on Instagram that works the LA ramp for Southwest. It's so weird going to LA now and looking at this because every single time I open Instagram, I always see her clips on the LA ramp. Always like standing right here, planes spotting the planes, taxiing out here. Kind of cool. I was so off. It's 8 hours. Yeah, that's too long. All right, here's Mr. Titus. Good old professional sports player. Let's see if he can fly an airplane. He obviously can play sports. Let's see. It's looking good. We got to bring the E-Jet out though. I haven't touched the E-Jet in a while. Probably actually since that last stream we did with it. And now with that new ramp that we got, I might, might do some E-Jet tomorrow or something. We'll see. You floated it, but it looked good. That's a nice landing right there, sir. That is a nice landing. All right, cool. So I'm going to disconnect off of VATSIM now. Appreciate you guys for flying with me, by the way. I didn't really think anybody was flying with me tonight, so I appreciate that. So yeah, again, this, when you put it in the like panel state, it actually will go through and like checking airplane power with APU, waiting for APU target. It literally goes one by one with the system. So what I'm going to try to do is force it to just start everything up if I spawn in the air. So we're going to do this. And I think that did work. Cool. We'll just get all these guys back on. And are my flaps up? Flaps are at 22. Cool. All right, I think we're good. Should be able to easily check out the replays now. Yeah, this thing goes. It looks like our AOA was crazy coming in, by the way. Jeez.
Do the X-Cast like Titus is so much better?
I'm pretty sure he's playing Microsoft. Is he not on Microsoft? Titus, are you an X-Plane or Microsoft? Look at me on VATSIM radar, read my flight plan remarks. Where are you? Is it the same remarks you use every time? It's a cool looking airplane though, man. Really cool looking airplane. In certain angles. A few of these angles that you put this plane in, it looks weird. I was like tiptoeing on the ground. There we go though, man. Sean, what's up, V? So you got the Tristar. Nice. Is that the new iniBuilds one? It is. I got early access to it yesterday, and I was flying it all yesterday to make sure I could fly it today for stream. And now we're flying it on stream. It's pretty cool. It's just an old airplane, dude. The systems of this thing are very, very, you know, standard. You've got the normal 6-pack. You've got the normal, you know, VOR navigation. Very interesting. Bermuda Air from Boston to Antigua. That would be kind of cool. Bermuda Air has the 900s now, right? Or not 900. 195s, right? I think they just got those. Look at that. Beautiful landing into LA. We'll do one more from the other side of the airplane. Then we'll get into the wing and engine views. What rate? We got a 105 at a 1.09 Gs. We got her down pretty darn nicely, I would say. Fly the L-1011 from Locked In Monday. Dude, that's what I wanted to do. They didn't have it yesterday. I was so upset about it. It got taken over by like a Detroit event. Yeah, that Detroit event happened last Monday too. So I think that Detroit event is literally just the event they have now on Mondays. They took away Mocked In Monday, which sucked. The world's best event they've taken away, even though I haven't flown into it. If you haven't already, though, hit that like button, man. Already at 87 likes. Do appreciate it, man. Yeah, that's a good landing right there. Look at that. That's beautiful. You know, it's crazy too. It has an engine reverser on the tail engine, number 2. The thrust reverser. It's crazy. All right. Do some wing views here. The engine isn't spinning for some reason, but oh well. Sounds like it's starting up now. Oh, really, Palm? Okay. It's above St. Martin. Could be Newark, Baltimore, and Boston. Interesting. Okay. SLH Designs makes a lot of those sceneries down there. Nice. Oh, I get the other side here. Trying to see if I can figure out a way to get these engines running. These engines are just not running. Oh well. Super quiet, dude. Holy. I'm gonna fly into Saba? Oh boy. That's gonna be a bad idea. Oh, now it's starting up. There we go. Now we got an engine. Pretty much does American, Bermuda, and corporate jets. Really? Okay. Dude, that Challenger 300, bro. That's what I want. That'd be awesome. Nice. All right, do some short finals with the wing. I'm actually just gonna do this side. Let's do this side. And then we'll do a flyby and call it a night. I want to try the King Air, you know who to call. I heard it's not good, the 𝐬𝐸 one. Or are you talking about one on X-Plane? A lot of people are saying the 𝐬𝐸 one isn't very good. I don't think I have on stream. I've done it a bunch just messing around. There we go. Cool. Again, the plane's not like on right now for some reason, so we're not going to see the spoilers or whatnot, but that's fine. All right, let's do one more. We'll do a flyover, and then I will be back later tonight. Yeah, the black. No, not the black. Is there a black square King Air? I heard about the 𝐬𝐸 King Air that came out. Are you actually? Nice, that will. Came in too late. Nice landing. Appreciate you, Blackbirds. We'll be live again tonight, man. We're gonna do 2 today. We're gonna end this stream, hang out for about an hour, and then we'll be back for the Calgary event in the L-1011. We're gonna fly it into Madeira. That would be kind of cool. Is that what they did with TAP? I didn't even know TAP had these. Sick, dude. All right, bring it back here. Audio's coming up. All right, music's coming back up. Brought out to as far as we could kind of get it. And we'll resume. Cool. Awesome. All right, audio is coming down on the music.
Flaps 18.
And let's get our outro plan. Oh, really? Okay, I did not know that. That might be sick then. A black square King Air. I had no idea about that. I'm a fan of black square now, dude. After that Caravan, I enjoy this stuff. Alrighty, folks. Well, that will do it for the night, or I guess for this stream, I should say. Ending the stream at 89 likes. Appreciate you guys all flying with me. We had like what 9 planes with us, so I appreciate that. Didn't think anybody would be flying tonight. Again, I'm gonna go live probably again at 7:30. We're gonna be doing another L-1011 flight with Air Canada flying from Calgary over to Vancouver for the Calgary event tonight. If you guys do want to join, appreciate you guys all hanging out. Thanks for supporting the channel, and I'll see you guys back in about an hour or two. Peace.